Let's see what's going on over here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse over here, which is talking about breaking some cycles. Ooh, I like that though, because it's talking about really taking on new exciting turns within your life at this time. So it feels like you are fully aware and feeling ambitious to break away from these cycles or these negative phases that are going on within your life. Starting something new. It could be a new gig, a new project, wellness routines, new relationship, new job, however it is for you. But definitely talking about nurturing and caring for yourself as well, and really having the mental breakthrough to do so. Okay, so this is definitely new ways to nourish yourself, take care of yourself. Um, if you were bored, stepping outside of that, doing some different things. Wow. New phase. Might even have new living situations, new close relationships, friends, things like that. Let's see. Talk about the High Priestess over here, where it's like I'm intuitive enough to understand what is going on, and I'm ambitiously driven. It's like I had the Ten of Swords. I know that I was in this negative phase or this boredom or just doing the same routine over and over again, and I just want something new, where it just, you knew that you were like, I need something fresh and I need something new. Yeah. So really taking on the passions over here to really get focused on what it is you really want. For some of you, you might even have this new passionate love coming through. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo coming towards you. However it is, you do know that you are coming clean from these situations. If you're dealing with someone, you could have known that maybe they were keeping secrets from you. And so maybe you were kind of breaking that cycle, rethinking things, knowing that they're keeping these secrets, and I want to pull away from this. I'm tired of this bad relationship cycle, because there's just too much deception. So it does feel like if you are dealing with somebody who is deceptive, is kind of rethinking the situation and pulling yourself out of that situation. And because you can clearly see what's going on to this situation. So offering yourself something new, something fresh. It could just be new and fresh just by getting away from them. However it is, it could even be just you deceiving yourself, thinking that maybe things were going to change, or, that I was going to break this cycle, or it would just fade away, but you knew that it was not going to. So having that intuition to actually take the action with the Knight of Wands is saying, I've got the energy now to actually be impulsive, to actually really make this change. So it does feel like you are taking the ball into your court to make this change no matter what. And it does feel like, you could be spending some more time, alone. You could be spending more time with family. You could be going to the beach, to the park, doing things for yourself to make you not feel like every day is just the same day, right? It depends on, the person. So we definitely have the Chariot, which is saying I am moving in this right direction. And there it is, taking the control, making the progress. Yeah, I think for some of you, you just thought that this was just something that was just going to be some kind of phase that was just going to go away. And maybe I didn't really have to do a whole lot about it, but then you just realized, it could have been a resistance to want to change the situation as well, because you would, just thought that you would just find peace. It would just kind of move on. And then you just realize, you know what, breaking this cycle, it's just, I have to do something about it. It's causing some kind of personal setback. You guys really are getting the sword over here, really getting to the action. For some of you, this could cause a major tower between you and another person. It definitely could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Capricorn. It almost feels like you taking your power back could actually literally cause this to be a tower with someone. It's almost like they don't want you to release. They don't want you to release them. They don't want you to have this change. For some of you, it's because they know that if you have this change and you take your power back, that you will, cut them loose. They may even be a little worried that you have this sudden awakening to know that they are manipulating you or doing things behind your back and keeping secrets. And it's kind of funny because I even think that for some of you with 2 secret cards here, it's almost like they're keeping a secret that isn't really a secret. Like, I already know what you're doing. It's not a secret. I just haven't released you yet. Maybe you wanted them to catch themselves. Maybe you didn't know how. Maybe it's been a really long relationship and you didn't know how to cut the cords yet. But definitely, however the situation is, everybody's story is different. This is definitely going to cause some kind of conflict or disagreement and strife. No matter what the situation is, you breaking this cycle is going to cause some kind of strife between you and someone else. Whether it's at work, whatever the situation is. Because no matter what, it just feels like they're keeping you in this negative phase. Could be definitely dealing with a Leo as well. But no matter what, this is where you're going to get your courage and independence. You are shining. Oh my God, you are shining. You're like so focused and so determined. Yeah, you're not going to sit over here no more in this cycle. You're tired of playing it small. You're tired of the obstacles within the situation. You just want to go out, go have some freedom. Live your life without conflict. Yeah. Tired of too many boundaries, tired of this, tired of that. I just feel like that's exactly what's going on. There's just too much intense feelings coming up at this time. There is going to be a lot of intense feelings, intense feelings, because of the past. Yeah. And it could be dealing with this person. I definitely feel for a lot of you that it's literally a water sign or an earth sign. I think that they may have made you guys feel like at one time you have ignored a lot of inner callings. You've ignored a lot of doors opening, opportunities because of this person, because of this negative phase. Like I said, whether it's at work, family member, relationship, however it is, whatever the relationship is. Like, you could have had a really, really good job that was going to offer something really good. Maybe you and the boss are really close, but maybe they kind of manipulate you to stay there. So you lost that really good job because maybe they were like, but nobody works here. And they kind of manipulated you to stay, right? Or relationship, however it is. I do feel like there was a lot of things that went on that you feel like you lost a lot of because you kept yourself here. And now your ambition, it's almost like now this has to, it's like it's been brewing underneath you for a long time. And now you might have been in a power struggle within your mind for a while, or even with them, or maybe even 2 in 1. But now you're taking your power back. You're not going to be stuck in this rut. You don't want to be in this cycle anymore. You want to go out. You want to have fun. You want to earn what you know you're going to earn. Get the love you deserve, however it is. So it does feel like you have literally, it almost feels like not only you wasted a lot of love and attention on this person, but you've maybe even wasted a lot of emotion and repressed a lot of emotion during this situation. And I feel like it's emptied a lot, really emptied you out. Literally drained you. Oh, yes. Yeah, from some of it's from your own personal goals. Holding you back. I just feel like it's holding you back. And you know that. Oh, boy, do you know that. So it's like, you're swiftly moving in the right direction to become the Empress now, guys. You're just like, nope, I've had this wake-up call. I understand what's going on. And I'm moving with my own accomplishments. Like I said, they're not going to like that. You know that they're not going to like that, though. This is going to be a huge transformation in embracing the changes for you. Doing things for yourself and not keeping yourself going roundy over here. And now you have the Wheel of Fortune right side up. Yes. Why? Because you're attaining your own solar plexus chakra. You're going after your own willpower. You're going after your own manifestations and your own intentions. Your own intentions are actually making now the wheel gets to flip and say, right? And go, hey, you've changed that around, right? You've seen the possibilities, and here's the Empress again. You see the possibilities that are coming towards you. You have the intuition and the knowledge and the know-how. You have the mental clarity that this is where I want to be. This is how I want life to be. nurturing yourself, putting yourself first. And I think that for many of you, maybe you've been putting this other person first for a long time, even though, they kind of dim your light. Let's say, dim your light, dim your heart. Feeling like they're, like I said, holding you back. Let's see over here what we have. Ooh, I love that. You have thoughts, light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Yeah, using your own divine magic over here as you are becoming aware of this situation. Yeah, that great awakening. You're just like, no more. No more. Okay. So angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Wow. You're being divinely guided. Recalling your power. Look at that. Recalling your power for your own future thinking. Wow. Yeah, that's, and that's good though, because you have the 10 of Pentacles coming out. So, and you have the 4 of Wands. So, you know where you're going and where you're focused on going. And you're releasing any restrictions that you had, anything that was holding you back, anything that made you feel like, I'm not moving forward in the right direction. So this is definitely finding the will, freeing yourself from the situation and taking back all that control where you felt like, if I stay here, it's just a dead zone, a dead end. I'm not moving anywhere. It's kind of like being in that dead end job that we've all been in for it doesn't matter how many years, could even be months, and you're just like, I'm never going to move up the ladder. I'm never going to do anything. Wait, how come they all got a promotion and I didn't? However it is, or it takes too long, to get, oh my gosh, I hate those, vacation pay. Don't you hate those jobs where you have to be here 2 or 3 years before you get vacation pay? What? No. No, this is taking too long. So you're discovering that whatever you need to get out of this, you have within yourself, and your intense feelings are really becoming the power moment within you. You're like, I don't know, you're just super powerful right now. It's because you know who you are and what you want. I love that. In any situation, we're supposed to work together and not work against each other, right? Acquire gratitude for life itself. Just run around and think, you know what you're grateful for. Hey, you do. You know what? And that's exactly what it is. Trust in the divine order. You are being helped. Oh, yeah, we already seen that. The divine is saying, let's go. Your higher self is right there. It's like, let's get out of this. Look, if they can't be on the same page with us and they're holding us back from great things, then we got to go, right? It's time to move. It's time to shake, right? Because it's time for a new beginning. Things can't stay the same forever, right? No more hiccups, my friends. No more. Let's get moving and shaking. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.